Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Amma ba'da, habata fillah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says fi kitabihi al-kareem, فَلَا تَجْعَلُوا لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا وَأَنْتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in this ayah in Surah Al-Baqarah, and we've been kind of talking about it a little bit. At the end of this ayah, he says, after he mentions so many things in his creation, ayat Koniya, these are signs in the creation which show us that Allah Azza wa Jal exists and that He's the only one worthy of worship. Look at this strange, whatever you call it, these plants, spiky plants, cactuses, cacti maybe, plural, and some of these other trees and just the beauty and listen to those natural drones that we see, that we hear flying around. All of this is from the creation of Allah Azza wa Jal. All of this is from the immense majesty of our Lord subhanahu wa ta'ala. Miles upon miles upon miles of majesty. Miles upon miles of majesty, of wonder and beauty and even danger. And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in that ayah, He mentioned some of the signs, that He sends down the rain and that it provides rizq, because all of these trees, they require at least some water. And that comes from that little bit of rain that these places get. But think about all the life that is contained here. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, at the end of that verse, after mentioning, his wondrous creation, he mentions all that for a reason, and that's to show you something. So he says, Subhanallah, look at this honeybee or something. Wow, he just pollinated that flower. Look at this. So he says, Subhanahu wa ta'ala, فَلَا تَجْعَلُوا لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا وَأَنْتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ. So after all of those ayat Koniya, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ends the ayat, He says, فَلَا تَجْعَلُوا لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا. So do not associate with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala a partner at all. Nothing. فَلَا تَجْعَلُوا لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا. Guess what? وَأَنْتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ. And when you see all of this beauty, you know that there's only one creator of the heavens and earth, only one Khaliq who created all of this. فَلَا تَجْعَلُوا لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا وَأَنْتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ. Don't associate any partners. Don't make a resemblance. Don't make a likeness. Don't associate any of this to anything in anyone else but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَلَا تَجْعَلُوا لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا وَأَنْتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ. And you know better than to commit shirk and kufr. Fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and come back to the worship of Allah Azza wa Jal. May Allah bless us with tawheed wal ikhlas. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam.